And this shows how hypocritical Ron continues to be. When he was running for governor and they asked him about that, he said he didn't think bathroom bills were a good use of his time. You can go look that up.
I signed a bathroom bill in Florida, so that's obviously not true.
And this is DeSantis. This video is brought to you by Angel Tree Prison Fellowship. It's a campaign that I do every year, and those of you who watch me all the time, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and I think it's the most incredibly important campaign that one can do, and that is blessing other people on Christmas. And these are young people whose parents are incarcerated, no fault of their own. They have no Christmas because their parents cannot afford to do it. They're not seeing their parents, but they deserve love. And I make this pact with you. And my family's going to do a lot more than what I'm saying, but at least everybody that's watching, depending on how many children you have, bless that many children in this campaign. $25 will help one kid. Obviously, $125 will help 5 kids. So how many children you have, bless that many children with a gift, the Bible, and a personal message from their parent who is incarcerated. I want us to do it big this year. We started out with the goal of 3,700 kids. We're at like 700 kids right now. We got 3,000 more kids, and I know that we can reach the goal. So go and donate. The link is in the description section. Let's bless as many kids as we can this holiday season. Like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, as promised yesterday, I wanted to show a highlight of Ron DeSantis, because we show Vivek Ramaswamy, which I think he did the best, which I think he always clown these people and make them all look silly, in my personal opinion. Maybe he don't make Ron DeSantis look silly, but he make the rest of the clowns on the stage look silly. But Ron DeSantis had a lot of great things too, and I think that Vivek overshadows Ron DeSantis because he's so hyperbolic. So I want to play Ron DeSantis and show you guys the things that I thought that Ron DeSantis said well from the last debate, which, in my opinion, the future of the Republican Party is Ron DeSantis and Vivek Ramaswamy. The future of the rhinos and the failed neocon party is old girl Nikki Haley and Krispy Kremes. Those are the two past representations of the Republican Party, and Ron DeSantis and Vivek Ramaswamy are the future of the Republican Party. Roll the clip.
I'm sick of Republicans who are not willing to stand up and fight back against what the left is doing to this country. You've got to be willing to stand strong, and you've got to be willing to beat these people. I'm the only one running for president that has beaten these people on issue after issue. We beat the teachers' unions when we did school choice. We beat Fauci on COVID. We beat George Soros. We need a reckoning for what this government did during COVID-19. That includes the mRNA shots. They put it out. It was experimental. People wanted it. Then the government started trying to mandate it, to say you don't have a right to put food on your table if you don't take an mRNA shot that was under emergency use. They tried to take nurses away. Now, in Florida, we blocked that. We provided protections for everybody so that they wouldn't lose their job. You also have the FDA approving an mRNA shot for 6-month-old babies. There was no data to support that. They're doing it because Big Pharma will make money. So I'm going to go in there, CDC, NIH, FDA. We're going to clean house. There's going to be a reckoning, because right now nobody's been held accountable for any of the damage, and they're going to try to do it again. When I'm president, this will never happen to our country ever again.
Boo, boo, boo. Hey. Now, I have a question for y'all. Y'all ain't gonna like this, and I know you're not gonna like this. Just go to the next video if you're sensitive about stuff like this. I want to hear what Donald Trump says about this whole thing. That's what I want to hear, because Donald Trump's last statement that I heard, he was praising the vaccines. He was praising them. He was on Candace Owens' podcast and says it's the greatest invention of mankind. He encouraged every single person to take the vaccine. He actually questioned Candace why she didn't. He made a statement on a podcast, say the only people that are dying are the people that are unvaccinated. That's what Donald Trump said. I don't know. Go ahead, Rhoda.
Don't know that slippery slope, what rights are going to be taken away next, and what's going to be focused on.
As a parent, you do not have the right to abuse your kids. This is taking off their genitals. This is mutilating these minors. These are irreversible procedures, and this is something that other countries in Europe, like Sweden, once they started doing it, they saw it did incalculable damage. They've shut it down. I signed legislation in Florida banning the mutilation of minors because it is wrong. We cannot allow this to happen in this country. And I know Chris disagrees with me, and I think he has an honest position. Nikki disagrees with me. She opposes the bill that we did to ban that. She said the law shouldn't get involved with it. You said the law shouldn't get involved with it. She also, though, I think, and this flows from what she did as governor of South Carolina, they had a bill to try to say that men shouldn't go into girls' bathrooms. And she killed that bill, and she bragged that she killed that bill. Even to this day, she bragged that. I don't think men...
That's why I can't stand her. She's so whack to me. You killed the bill. Your campaign video, you talking about the government should stay out of blocking parents from mutilating their kids.
Should be going into little girls' bathrooms. I think it's wrong, and I think we have every right to protect them from that.
And this shows how hypocritical Ron continues to be. When he was running for governor and they asked him about that, he said he didn't think bathroom bills were a good use of his time. You can go look that up.
I signed a bathroom bill in Florida. So
he laughed at it. God dang, Nikki Haley be getting toe up in these debates, man. He said it wasn't a good time. He said, I signed the bill. Even he laughed at how stupid that was.
Florida, so that's obviously not true.
That dude's so awkward, bro. DeSantis is like really awkward to me. But he getting it done though.
So the idea that you would say that I was against that.
You didn't. You killed it. I signed it. I stood up for little girls. You didn't do it. And there was this going on. I was actually just in South Carolina. Some of the legislators told me at the time there were boys going into the girls. That's the whole reason why they did it. No. And so they say when she does that explanation that doesn't hold water. And this is the upstate of South Carolina.
Ron,
I signed the bill. I protected the girls.
Do you know South Carolinians?
She did not do it.
Do you know South Carolinians? Because South Carolina.
Governor DeSantis. If China invades Taiwan, would you send American troops, as President Biden has said he would do?
We will be able to deter that from happening. I think that's the important thing. We need a strategy of denial so that we're deterring Xi's ambitions.
What if it doesn't work?
It's going to work. Taiwan's an ally. We have longstanding American policy, and you know how that's done, and we will follow that. But here's the thing. Taiwan is important not just because of semiconductors. It's important because if China is able to break out of this first island chain, they're going to be able to dominate commerce in the entire Indo-Pacific. They will use that to export authoritarianism all around the world, including here in the United States. You look at some of these guys, actually some of them that are supporting Nikki on Wall Street, they grovel to China. Anytime something happens, they got to go do that. So they already exert a huge amount of authority over this country. It will get a lot worse. So deterring China's ambitions is the #1 national security task that I will do as president, and we will succeed. The 21st century needs to be an American century. We cannot let it be a Chinese century.
No, I didn't like the fact that he kind of dodged that question. He could have said what he said. He said, if it come to it, we'll send the troops there, and it'll be on. That's what he should have said if he wanted to, if he actually believed it. Or he said, I'm not sending troops there. We'll find another way. But I think that overall, this is his presentation. It's funny. I should do a video about Nikki Haley and show how she just got obliterated and some of the stupid stuff that she said. But then that would be me being biased. So I just picked the best two, and I think I showed that both of them had incredible arguments. I think there's more arguments that Ron DeSantis had as well. His argument about Israel is what I agree with him 10,000% on. Vivek Ramaswamy had a second-place argument, in my opinion. But I think these two men are the future of the Republican Party. I hate to say this because people are going to get mad. Donald Trump is not the future of the Republican Party. Donald Trump is here to finish his term, if he can, and he will be gone forever in the Republican Party. I'm just being honest. Like, I think that him as a figure, as a person, he meant a lot to the country in 2016, and people want to see that the continuation of what he did come to fruition, which he's only a one term. The future is these young people that are coming out, that are articulate, that are smart, that are, that can communicate well, and they have the policies and procedures that I think will make this country better, and they're younger. Ron DeSantis probably 50-something, maybe. Vivek is 38. Donald Trump, them 80. They're going to be 80. You way too old to be the president. Both of y'all. But anyway, I'm still voting for Trump. But he's still too old. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.